matters. All right, all right.
He turned over a new leaf.
Sure, they did it in literally 6 seconds, but
At gunpoint.
I they were not at gunpoint.
Their captain was.
Exactly.
Well, the captain is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Was she really a captain, though? Didn't have a captain hat.
She.
Asking the real questions.
Oh, that's right. She didn't, did she?
She had and I quote, had a disappointing bandana.
Rip. So yeah, on that note, the harbor is getting closer. You guys are getting pretty close to docking. You're out of initiative, and if there's anything you want to do before landing, now would be the time.
My only question is, do I get my voice back in time before they leave sight, just swimming away?
I don't remember how long your thing lasts.
I want to say an hour.
Minute.
It was
A
a
minute?
minute.
Okay. That's much shorter.
Might I suggest having the wild magic table just on hand?
Yeah, I had to pack that stuff up. I had a physical game not that long ago, so it's all still like all together.
It is 1 minute. So yeah, definitely, you're fine.
Yeah, so I will eventually run up to the top, get my voice back. It's like, can we do something about that? Just pointing towards the man and the thrashing a supposed hostage in the water.
Are you trying to yell at us over the ocean and me shouting at them to do stuff?
Up top on the original boats.
Okay.
That's when
Make sure you're not trying to convince us.
I have abilities where I can jump in and try to get the girl from him, but I don't think I can take this guy on my own. Plus, the ship's moving so fast, I don't think I can catch up with the ship if I dive in.
She's just kind of like sitting there, seething in her impetus.
She's in the water, right? He kidnapped her and jumped in the water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about that.
I'm so. What? What just happened? Who was that?
I can cast a spell to turn myself into the fish boy, but that ain't gonna.
No. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to her room and to the any of the sailors on that ship. It's like, who was that woman that got kidnapped?
Well, she was another traveler like you guys. I believe she was some kind of researcher, some kind of magic research person thing.
Okay, do you have a ledger, a name? A name would be handy.
I do. Give me 1 moment. Usually I don't think this far ahead.
I like that you're asking the workers, not the person in charge of the vessel. Who owes us a refund?
Plus extra.
The guy who actually owns the ship. Who? What are you talking about? We never had another. There was nobody here but you guys.
We didn't pay the optional insurance. We don't get a refund.
He actually tells you that her name was Derry.
Derry?
Derry.
D-A-R-R-E-Y?
D-E-R-Y.
D-E-R-A. Deary.
Deary.
Okay. No last name? Okay, that's not very helpful.
Nothing I know of.
Did you provide a last name when you purchased transport on this clearly well-equipped ferry?
Meta? She doesn't have a last name?
My statement stands.
Fair. 2, you're on a different boat, so you can't even hear this question.
I can. I've been following her around the whole time.
I was right trying to take. Yes. Wait, how are you asking any questions? You're a bubble mouth.
No, I waited my minute.
Okay.
I waited my minute.
Wild magic.
Wild magic, and which is why I love it. I was kind of expecting a fireball.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
you never get a fireball.
so
Just like,
obviously
oh, I'm dead.
we'll be making way to dock up.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Yeah. If I
GM
can't do anything,
yeah.
she's just gonna sit back and be kind of sullen.
Yes. Just want to make it clear that I am riding in the ferry when we get to the town. I'm not arriving on what will probably be known as a very well-known pirate ship.
I just noticed we don't have Thrace in here.
Wait, so Sporgan's character is on the ship with us? He's on the other ship?
Yeah,
No,
I
he-
never got on that
she's
ship.
in the car. I think.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
makes sense.
And she's napping.
Naps are nice.
Me and Random Wizard,
Yeah.
I'm sure, are still on the ferry.
I will note to Tally, as she's I think the only Tally and Garadar to
Hi.
primarily to Tally. Maybe we should check the captain's quarters very quickly to our very eager employees. If there's any contraband, it's going over. Trust me, it breaks my heart as much as it's going to break yours. Unless we got smuggler quarters, which would be nice to know, like real quick, guys. But you've got until I get this thing docked and anchored.
No, we don't really smuggle things.
Any contraband, we're good. Are you sure?
Define contraband.
I don't know the laws of where we're docking, so I can't really define that for you. But I would assume my character would know what is considered contraband here. Like,
yeah,
if I go,
this
if we
trade.
made a quick run of the ship, they're not like having slaves in the bottom pins,
Oh,
things like
yeah, no.
that.
They don't have like a bunch of drugs down there or anything.
There's some very obviously more expensive than the boat thing. But other than that, yeah, no, nothing.
No, but if there's anything that is of holdable
gonna dock
size,
plate
it will
overboard?
get stored in my bag of holding. If it's
There
of value.
is.
But since he dumped any contraband overboard, is he saying he's dumping, if we have slaves, he's dumping those overboard too?
Most
no,
likely.
Gardar take care of those fat.
There's these things. Which could probably fit in a bag of holding, so.
Oh, yes. And we're going to get thoroughly observed later. But I'll leave the captain's quarters for Tally's investigation.
Gardar, help.
Oh, boy.
Garadar is a helpful man.
Just sure.
I will assist.
Alright, give me that investigation.
Oh.
With advantage because of me.
Oh, okay.
Because of my help.
We can only hope.
Alrighty, and while that's happening, I'm going to drag you to this map. Don't know the size of this map. Might be
Okay.
too big.
Oh, hey, it's one of these maps. I like this software.
Yeah, it's pretty
For
fancy.
those who still use the random generator map thingy that I had linked to for the world that was generated here, it won't link to the same city map each time.
Oh,
But they did design it now that when you click a city, you can generate one of these maps.
I did not know that. It's by the same people, so.
It is. Now, like I said, it won't set up the same exact map every single time you click a city, but it'll be relatively close. But yes, I guess we're gonna find just an open dock. Be very, very much prepared for investigation by authorities. I will note we did not toss, intentionally did not toss the captain and such overboard.
Oh yeah, there might be a bounty for her.
Also, proof that we handled it and are, as a result, are seizing the ship as reward for our efforts.
Alrighty. Give me one moment.
I'll give you two.
Free to scratch card. Good play.
Okay. Yeah, you find a dock. The ship you guys came on actually goes a little bit away. So if your pirate ship is like there,
They want no association with us whatsoever. I don't
Yeah,
blame
they-
them.
like
Yeah.
not super far, but it, you know.
It's far enough that we feel the snub. We'll be coming for that refund. Don't doubt.
And yeah, you immediately like have people coming over, and they're like, "I haven't seen this ship before." We're going to be inspecting it, so
Oh, by all means, I will note that it is recently seized on the open sea from pirates. Um, so it is under new management, one might say. I have the pirate's body in question that captained against us, and
Oh, excellent.
witnesses to the effect. I gesture to our three strapping young, probably not all that young, dire need of dental work men.
They wave back at the dockmaster.
Um, I, I forgot to pull up my random name generator for my alias at the moment. So one moment, please.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
grab the pirate captain's hand and make her wave too.
Rip Fire Captain. She had a name, you know. You guys don't even know her name.
Nope.
Her name is Corpse.
We didn't
Yeah.
ask her name. I don't care. She's dead. She's body down. She's corpse. That's what it's
Now, if
name is-
they know the
Doesn't
name,
have a hat.
if they, yeah, first thing we're gonna need to do is get Talia a nice little hat. But
So the dockmaster, he basically goes through and tells you the whole procedure, which is more or less, you know, you get 14 days for a base cost, and that includes the inspection. And since you took it from pirates and have proof of that, he'll give you a discount. It's gonna be 5 gold for 14 days.
okay, and is it something that we can just naturally re-up, or do you have a dry docking if we happen to need to stay longer?
We do. It costs a bit more, but
Lovely.
we can go over the details if you decide to do that.
Probably not right this second. We'll see if we burn through our or start to burn through our 14. Again, we're new in town. There was a ferry. Ah, yep. Yeah, I think that's it. Pulling in now. Our we have some good friends over there. Acquaintances at the least. I'm totally not buying time trying to. Where's my name generator? Too many bookmarks.
Ah.
It's a new computer. Why do I have this many bookmarks?
Because
because you're bad. You should feel bad.
You're not wrong.
and wub wub.
There we go. We'll go with the Collier Iliar. I'll hand over my alias ID. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Dockmaster.
I'm really bad at names. See, I'd never blind for names. Steven. Doc Master Steve.
Okay. Duly noted. I'm sure he's a great guy.
He looks like a nice guy. Yeah, and they like, you know, tie your boat in a place. I assume that's what they do. And a group of
Drop anchor.
inspectors start looking through.
Yeah, just well, nothing to hide. Obviously.
Nothing that they know of, at least. Again, fresh buyers.
So if they find something, it's not on me. For
Meanwhile,
14 days.
Yeah. At this point on the other ship, I would be like trying to press the captain into giving me as much information on the woman as possible, so I could who she was and why she would be taken in the middle of the ocean.
so the
Which
captain.
is
Oh, sorry.
yeah, like this is like he is confused and is looking for answers. Yeah. Yeah, she is confused and looking for answers, and this is kind of the first thing that she's focused.
So the truth is, we don't actually ask a lot of questions when we bring people on. It's not really super important. They give us money, we bring them over. So I have no idea. All I know is they worked in some kind of research field. Kept talking about research at least.
Do you know what kind? Like, is there anything, any word that she kept saying over and over and over again that could help?
Something to do with. Let me find. Something to do with like conjuration spells, I guess.
All right. Well, that's something at least.
She wasn't
Conjuration.
very talkative, to be honest. She mostly just read books. She brought a big bag of them. They're probably. Well, she had them on her back, so maybe they're in the water somewhere. But
Shit. All right. Well, if you don't mind, um, if I take a look through, maybe she left something that could be of use.
sure, you can go ahead and look through some stuff.
Okay.
I mean, she's not going to use it. She's not here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's always good to ask. So I'm gonna go down to her stuff and investigate. Character sheet load. There we go. Oh well, flat. That's a natural one.
Yeah, you have no idea what they're even talking about.
Okay.
As
well,
far as you can tell, there's not even any books on the boat.
well, that's. I'm like tossing the room. It's like, what the? All right. Well, there's nothing here. Nothing to help. And she just dejectedly starts walking off the ship once they dock. It's conjuration magic.
Since I'm
Conjuration
still
magic.
following him around, can,
Oh,
can I roll while I'm while he's tossing the room?
yeah.
Sure.
She
Okay.
completely
Oh my
forgot
gosh,
about
guys.
you.
I get home and I don't. Cole's playing on my computer. I'm like, "You're not playing D&D?" And she's
We
like,
thought
"No,
she was with you.
we were waiting for you." And I'm like, "I'm here." I mean, I've been playing on
She's
the
I
been
thought
phone.
napping
she
the
was
whole
with you.
time. I do warn like the dock investigation like customs crew to not don't disturb the kitty.
Jar. I forget how to pronounce your name.
Gar.
Gar. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you don't find anything either.
All right.
Nothing
Yeah.
out of the ordinary.
But does he know there is at least a book on the ship?
Oh yeah, there's
Okay.
plenty.
A bareback.
um.
I don't know if that went through. Did that go through?
Yeah, we are back. We got that.
Okay, good.
I will items of import for this vessel if they're present. The captain's manifest. It doesn't matter what. I don't need the details of what's in it, but I do want to make sure we find that in some way, shape, or form. Find out what the customs people want to do with these bodies, because I'll just throw them overboard if that's
They're totally fine with just throwing them overboard.
right. I mean,
We don't got
I
a
mean,
place for pirates.
does
It's-
this particular pirate have a bounty on her?
Actually, that is a good question, and the answer is she does.
Oh, wonderful. So obviously, Tally, congratulations, you're collecting on a bounty
Yay.
for
I help.
for all of Gardar's hard work. Technically speaking, that man takes so much damage for us.
I look at the scratch on me. Ow. For all that, I really took 1 hit point of damage.
Yeah, well,
Find it funny.
so Captain's Manifest obviously tell the sailors in air quotes, to make sure that they have their personal belongings together. Because we might not have work for them for some time, but if they want to find some work, because I mean, we got to get somewhere set up so I can perform the dental that I promised them. Because, oh boy, they need it.
All right. I would assume like while this is all going on, I would make my way over to the other ship, looking for clues over there. It's like, ah, yes. Oh, yes, you fellows.
Hi.
Hello.
We're
Did you find
two
anything
docks
about that
down.
man who jumped into the ocean?
I found this. I hold up a body.
You do not actually find a captain's manifest.
Yeah.
Duly
Oh.
noted. We'll give it a more thorough and active look later. But I'm sorry, Miss. I didn't get your
Lily.
name.
Lillian.
Do you make a habit of just marching onto other people's ships?
I'm a little rude of me. I'm looking to figure out why that man took that woman.
We have, for the record, no in-character idea that that even happened. So
Right.
just
you were
like,
here. Sorry.
uh,
I'm getting ahead of myself. So, while you were on the ship, fighting and taking it over, it seems very nice ship. I hope it stayed fit. Um, a man jumped from the one you were currently owning to the ferry, and kidnapped the woman, and jumped out into the ocean and just started swimming in the opposite direction.
okay.
Yes, it is
History
quite
check to
perturbed.
see if I remember another woman.
Okay.
Because I mean, I wouldn't really pay attention to too many women. I mean, Tally's right there. Don't need her to stab me. Yeah, no, I got only got eyes for Tally.
You were pretty distracted, so
Don't need the stabbings.
Yes, well,
Very healthy.
the only piece of information that I could find, it was a small, it was a short trip, so didn't, from what I could find, she didn't leave anything on the ship or bring much. Was that she was some kind of researcher researching conjuration. So hopefully we can go and look for some.
Excuse me, Miss Lillian, was it?
Yes.
Um, you've used this "we" word about 4 times now.
Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself again.
Is this a person of import to you? Are you looking to
No,
contract our services?
I'm looking to. How do I put this? I'm looking to figure out why that man took her, and why such an odd series of events even transpired. Would you not want to know why you were attacked?
I already know why.
Pirate.
It's just like I point at Talia, she comes up just pirates.
Oh, hello, hello, ma'am. And she will shake your hand.
I won't.
Oh,
Awkward beat for
Um.
3, 2, 1. Yes. Well,
um, uh, clear air quotes. Just absolute look of admiration towards Tally. But
uh,
no, I mean, that sounds like it's a issue for whatever navy or if I mean if a contract comes up, we are for hire, but I don't stick my neck out for free. Uh, Curiosity happens to do this thing about killing cats, and I adjusted to the 1.5 cats that we have.
hmm.
You can't get Gardar killed for nothing now.
I
Hmm.
I reach out to the kitty.
I like that we're more than willing to use his real name.
Well,
Because let's be fair,
He wouldn't
I
remember.
wouldn't remember anything anyway.
No, you remember one name, but it's a safe
It-
word.
it took like 6 months to get me to remember that one. Let's be fair.
Oh, pray we never have to use it. But you
now,
bring a turtle as well.
oh,
Rare
oh,
to see
yes.
one of you around. Hello there.
Rare.
I'm. Yeah,
First
you're
one
the
I've
first
encountered in
turtle
months.
I've ever seen. Yes, same.
He was a big turtle.
I'm
That's-
sorry. You were following me around, weren't you? I'm sorry. Did you find anything that could be pertinent?
No.
Okay.
Well, when there's only one place left that we can look.
Where's? Wasn't there another? No offense, Lillian, but wasn't there another? That was in character for the record. With us?
What?
Not the well,
I'm.
not Birdman, but again, you do kind of stand out. I gesture at the eye, the what was it, golden irises, if I recall correctly.
Completely blank eyes and kind of pale skin.
Yeah, you're not exactly human.
Of course I am. What are you talking about?
The like, don't bullshit a bullshitter.
What?
You uppity types.
Yeah. Meanwhile, just getting sniffed at by its backseat.
Just like casually leaned over.
Sniff, sniff,
Hello.
sniff.
Hello there. I still have no idea what you're talking about.
Right. But wasn't there that? So he wasn't with you?
No.
Okay, because I'm sure that's not gonna come to bite us in the ass.
I mean,
well,
I appreciate the the assistants, but I don't even know his name or any of your names.
Oh, I'm.
sorry, I never asked your name. I've gotten way far ahead of
You
myself.
know one name.
I am Garadar.
Yes, hello, Gardar. You seem quite polite. Thank you.
Okay, I've returned.
Ah!
Hello.
Thanks.
Oh, the other uppity type.
Speaking of the.
Why is everyone just walking onto our ship? I know it's a recent acquisition and all, but
Your ship.
no, Thrice. Our ship.
So the.
You've been adopted. You just don't know it yet.
I rub my
Investigator?
face against the ship like,
Yes,
Currently,
yes, GM.
I was just saying the investigator eventually comes back. He has a little notepad, stamps it, and gives you his. You're cleared.
Wonderful. I'll pay the 5 gold.
I have a question.
Sure.
Did you find anything interesting or on the ship? I'm not sure if you have been informed. There was a man who who kidnapped a woman and jumped into the ocean and swam the other way.
From their boat, not from our
their boat.
boat. There was no
Like,
kidnapping involved on this vessel.
Well, I mean, he was ferried on that vessel, but that's besides the point.
Was
That was
this?
before he took control of it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's nothing out there except more water.
Yes, that's what is concerning me.
Probably just drown. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Anyway, you should probably get this boat fixed up. It looks like it's about to sink. Let's be honest.
That is not a good enough answer.
And he starts leaving.
Thank you.
Anytime.
I'm expecting a spittoon sound. I don't know why. It's like anytime, pating.
And I'm gonna whip back around to this. Living up to the uppity nature. Are you trying to make trouble?
No.
So you just happen to do this naturally?
Yes, I don't understand.
Well, not knowing the geography, we're not at the capital of this particular region, are we?
You're not, but you are at the third biggest trade.
So, the obvious destination for us is to see if this particular town has an adventuring outpost and get some contracts underway. That's what we plan to do, at least. Income, generate, make, and
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? That's directed at Tally. Just
Yes. But you could still throw her overboard.
I could until we're on land.
What?
That's smart.
How about you, Shell Shock? You looking to get into some work?
Is that what you're called? I'm sorry. Again, I have not gotten.
I mean, I could do some work. I mean, I'm going to need to make some money somehow. What do you have in mind?
I gotta get the lay of the land first. But I mean, I don't. I think we could afford to. We do have quite the opportunity here. I gesture to the great vessel under our feet. Um, just need to know, all told, how many holds there are. I mean, I'm sure you guys don't mind bunking together. Um,
It's a bit. No. I mean, the dock worker did mention some repairs were needed. When the investigator did mention that earlier, so I would assume that would happen before we do anything on this.
well, that's where I gestured to the three men who are in my employ. These guys work for pay and dental, primarily dental right now, because let's be honest, gentlemen, it's going to be quite the upfront cost to get that fixed.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
So
please.
Alexander
Japan.
approaches the rest of the group, the group period, and holds out a money bag and gives everyone 10 silver. Says this is the refund.
did they
Oh, thank you.
actually read? Wow! I
Thank
Yeah.
you. You are very very honorable businessman.
I count the silver coins out. One,
Sorry, it should be 10 coins each. Sorry.
No,
70.
7.
He says 7 because it's Gardar.
yeah.
Yeah, he's so good at.
10.
So okay, 10 silver. What was that tally?
Oh, I was just saying, he's getting good at that.
I haven't been teaching him, so I'm gonna go assume it was you.
Yes.
But no, this is great. We don't have to go and threaten the captain. That's one less thing. Less thing on the to-do list. This is
Well,
fantastic.
presumably you're the captain now.
Of the ferry
You
for the refund that was delivered. Thank you. Are you a employee of the ferry? Because you fought, whereas the rest of the people on the ferry very much didn't.
No, I was a
Not
passenger.
you.
No, I spoke with them and they said, here's your refund.
Ah. Okay. Well, how polite of you. Well, if you're looking for work, we're apparently starting a burgeoning empire here. For great profit, and I vaguely recall you being useful. I think he was the one who cast enlarge, if I remember right.
That was me.
Um,
Very well. I shall guide us on the path of truth and justice.
Oh.
Uppity types.
No.
No,
Those are great paths. Truth and justice all the way. For the record, I am intentionally failing the deception check.
So
Yeah,
Alexander, he's lying to you.
Lillian's just not seeing any of this. She's like, which way to the guild?
Well, we
Which
don't.
guild?
The adventuring guild.
Oh.
This one said
That's assuming that they have an outpost here. So, if you have any
Said-
business like in the market or what have you, say meet back here. I'm assuming it's about mid afternoon by now, GM. If I remember right.
It is evening, actually.
Okay, even better. So if you intend to do any carousing or shopping, just meet back here before the obscene hours of the morning. Um, I will pay each of the young-ish men, the sailors. I'm going to give them each a gold. And this is a down payment on their employment as well as a show of good faith for their wise decision to just dive headfirst on this new enterprise.
You already paid more than the captain did.
Oh, I know. I know.
Wait, we got paid this time?
Oh boy. I'm just gonna look at Tally because I don't know what name she's going by at the moment, and I'm just gonna go insert name. This is apparently
Malayla.
gonna Layla.
Malayla.
Malayla. Malayla loves. This is actually going to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Already off to a great start.
Yeah. Okay, so but yes, if anyone happens to stumble upon the guild, we either end up meeting up there or what have you. But quite a big city. There might be standalones. I don't know how this particular this area of Grenache operates. Um, it's my first time here. But
I think at this point, Lillian might have just wandered away. Like, probably trying to find a town square.
It's
I've heard
actually, yeah, it's actually not very far from the dock at all.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful. It's lit up with torches. There's a fountain in the middle, and there's actually a big bulletin board.
All right. What does the bulletin board say?
It's got a number of papers that are just kind of pinned on that look like jobs. Look at that. That's fancy.
Oh. Well. Maybe more self self-employed than guild centered adventuring work. Looks very interesting. Lillian would definitely go up to one.
Okay, I don't know how to just show it to one person, so I'm showing you. Boop. Does that work?
yep.
Yep. That okay.
I don't know why I'm reading this.
You should just instantly close it. It's like, what are these symbols?
I
Was
just
it-
pull out my bagpipes that have been repaired many times.
I show restraint in stabbing him this time.
Are you all at the board, or are you guys gonna go your own different?
I've got a bounty to send.
Yeah,
I'll follow the majority of the group.
I guess
Make
to
sure
the
they don't get in any trouble.
Dockmaster's office to actually collect on the bounty.
Lillian has no allegiance to any of these people, so she is not
Yep.
sticking to them. How? What about you, Sir Tortle?
Me, I mean, I need to find some way of making some money to get more supplies to further my business.
Did you make your way to the bulletin board? Because I said I said I was
Sure.
going there. So all right.
I would have been wandering into town to look for odd jobs or whatever, but a bulletin board sounds like job location.
Yes. Lillian would turn to
Which
you.
now I will actually look at the
Yeah.
handout. Job board.
Okay, so and Thrace.
Sure, I'll go look for the job.
All right.
All right, if that's 3 people heading towards the job board, that sounds like majority, so I'll head there as well.
While you guys are heading to the job board, Took, Tally, and Garadar, we're going over to Collector. The harbor master's like the kind of person who's really just kind of focused on other things as you come in. He already saw the bounty and he just kind of throws money at you guys.
Ah,
And it is 50 gold.
I
Whoa.
I like efficiency. I really do. 50 gold.
Well, looking at the job board, uh, that wolf job seems quite high paying. That seems fairly fine. Though I am personally interested in the mage one because I have people to talk to at the academy. Hopefully, we could find some information about that woman there.
I mean, if you're looking for women, there's better places than the mage place. Besides, I've found that that hocus pocus stuff that those wizards do, it doesn't hold up to true science.
I love
The
that you say
wizard
this to a
glares at the
wizard.
portal.
I know.
The wizard.
Oh,
Um,
to the female wizard. That this is not the place to find a woman.
I'm a wizard
mean,
as well, so I'm glaring at him.
I mean, I don't
I'm
care
not.
either way. It's really not my
I mean,
thing.
I'm not a wizard per se. It's complicated. But it would be a fine place to get some information, if not anything else.
I mean, it does say that they're missing students.
Yes.
And that wolf job, that's a lot for a wolf head. But it looks rather old. Um,
Um, how about this? And she just like pulls off both of them. We go ask about the mages, and then we go do the job, do the wolf job. We'll see if the wolf job is still available.
It is worth noting the instructions written to get to the place. It is quite a ways away. It is past the capital.
Oh,
the Wizard Academy?
Yes.
I thought that was in town. All right. Well,
Yeah,
oh.
no, it's
I would not know that. I would ask, and then it was like, oh, that's not in town. Is there any place in town that I can talk to?
Well, it looks like there's actually two jobs here at the academy, though. They're looking to hire adventurers to work as guards.
That
200 gold a month.
I'm. That is interesting, but
That's too long. I don't want to guard this place for a month.
not my preferred. I like to move around.
Yeah, exactly.
Me neither. I'm not much of a guard.
Well, wolf, wolves. See if this is still available.
I mean, one skeleton, that seems easy.
Wandering. Yes, that does seem fair. Yeah, only one thing. Oh, we have options.
that reminds me. Tally, when you do get to the board, if you go to it, roll me a perception with advantage. Yeah.
That reminds me.
Oh,
Okay.
Well then,
Bravo loves.
Telly is on the job. I'm every time I say that, I'm thinking of Mass Effect.
Oh yeah.
You mean
I'm
Malaya
going
is on the
to at
job.
this point look for an
Malia.
inn.
Malia.
An inn?
An inn, yes.
There is one literally right next door.
I go inside the inn.
I do not like sleeping outside, so that'd be that would be good. Tendency to attract rain.
Okay. So I go inside the inn and ask for a room. How much for a basic room?
Just a small bedroom?
Yes, small single person bedroom.
3 silver a night. They'll get you, one of our nicer bedrooms.
All right, I pay 3 silver.
Alrighty, you now have a bedroom.
I tell the group that I will be in my room for the next hour. I must concentrate to replenish my arcane powers. If you want to, where are you going to go? I asked the group.
Mm,
Not with you.
I mean, before I bed down, I'm probably going to look into some of these jobs on the board. But other than that, this place does not seem that bad.
It's a pretty nice inn, actually.
Hmm. It looks expensive. I wonder if there's another inn that's more in my price range. Is there a stables nearby?
Yeah, there's one right outside of town.
On the other side of town?
Right outside town.
Oh, right outside town. Hmm.
If you
Right.
follow the road to the east, it'll be just outside the gate. Are you looking to buy a horse?
That would be a funny sight out of character.
Uh,
Although,
let's be honest. All scoring characters are only allowed to have donkeys.
yeah, a mule. That's the only thing. But a turtle riding a mule. That's
I think you
interesting.
need an
It
ox
has
to
been
pair.
it has been a long running tradition that you. I don't think I've seen a single one of your characters actually ride a proper horse.
They
Except
never
up.
ride a proper horse.
Except
but they have to ride a turtle.
God, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? With the Blotsonut crew. God, what was your character's name? Bleh. Your fighter.
Oh,
The
fighter.
the
That's
battle
not what I
master.
was thinking.
I can't remember his name. But yeah, he rode a horse. Because we procured horses.
That might be true.
But otherwise, I don't think I've seen any other character ride anything other than a mule slash
Yeah.
donkey. Same
But
thing.
no, ma'am. I'm not um in the business of buying mounts. I'm more interested in finding a very cheap place that just has enough of a roof to hold off the rain. I don't need a bed. Should get another camel.
Oh, well. Alright, you could probably also just sit in the tavern if you want, if you enjoy the company of others.
I think I find it funny that the turtle is not afraid someone's going to roll him over on in his sleep.
Because that's not a thing for turtles.
I'm about to say he's actually able to just stand up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's so fun.
I'm sure, like on a baby, it's absolutely obnoxious, but happens enough. You start to figure out how to do the wibble wobble. Thus, half movement to stand up makes a whole lot of sense for them. But
Is anyone gonna do anything for the rest of the night, or
I would be first going looking into that wolf mission. Uh, if there if there's anyone that it specifies pays the job, see if it's still available.
it actually lists off a couple of names that are outside the town on their farm.
Hmm.
They're not too far out of the town, though.
Save that for tomorrow. Don't would rather not leave town in the middle of the night or go back to town in the middle of the night.
I would hope some
Um,
guard are.
I try. Just making sure you know, Matt.
The only other one that I'd maybe look into is the wandering skeleton one, if that is in town.
It is. There
Just
is.
outside of town.
Well, the actual skeleton is said to be outside town, but the person who commissioned it is actually an arms store, a weapons store.
I'm a little disappointed that you clarified that.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't think the turtle. We don't want the turtle thinking he can go buy human arms.
Why do they
you
gotta be
can.
humans? That seems racist to only sell human arms.
That just means what's in supply, Turtle. But I don't have anything to do this eve because I do need to rest to swap out a prep spell.
Well, the orc arms are too smelly. We don't keep those.
That's racist.
Alrighty. So if no one wants to do anything else tonight, we will swoosh, swoosh, swoosh to the morning. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, swapping prepared spell nonsense.
And no crazy things happen during the night.
First thing in the morning, we are detecting magic on a certain batch of items that we acquired the previous evening. The list you sent.
None of them are magical.
Okay, then I don't feel bad about going to try and sell them. But I need to take a quick bio, so I'll be right back.
Mm,
Is there a button to long rest button?
I mean, he could have just asked me to detect magic. I got that instinctually.
Yes, it's up near your. It's right under your speed.
Oh, there.
Anything?
Oh, that's weird. Is that may be just because I have it out instead of as a thing, right?
what?
No, I had my I had my sheet out in a different tab. So when I click the long rest button, some stuff was blanked. So I'm like, oh, that stupid glitch again. So I'm just reopening my sheet.
Oh,
That happens every once in a while. It's not a big deal.
So during the long rest, the turtle breaks out his kits and begins to mix various things to make some more items. Let's go with these. I haven't used any of those. Well, no, I used one of those. So replace that. Gets me 3 more of these. All right.
All right, what I miss?
Nothing.
Tardar can cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Is it
Well, all I
is that a racial thing?
yes.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind in the future.
While you're doing it, I just go, nope, not magic. Nope.
Yeah,
No
but
glow.
there's still the trust. Again,
Yeah.
you're her friend.
This -3 modifier.
Yeah,
in
there's some
my
trust
stat
issues.
line.
Now one thing I will brazenly do, as Malia and Claire make their way through in the morning, I would like to try and find, passing by, someone who looks fairly well-to-do, particularly in the coin pouch region, because we we got quite the treasury to stock up if we're going to convince these individuals to join our noble cause of profiteering.
Also,
Um,
the ship is ugly.
I actually don't remember if I'm better at sleight of hand than you. I don't think I am, because I think you have expertise.
I do not.
You did not have expertise. Oh my gosh, I might actually be better at sleight of hand than you.
Give me an investigation.
Oh, I can do that.
I think it'd be investigation, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And basically, once I find a target, just placing my hand on her back will cast a light guidance on her um, as we make our mark.
Yeah, you do find a few people who look like they are more wealthy than others. One of them happens to be a. They probably look like an adventurer. It's
Cutting out again on my end. I'm sure it's
I'm
something on my.
sorry.
It's
Little
not. It's
bit.
not. I'm sure it's. Um.
You find someone who looks like they're probably an adventurer. They're kind of youngish, but they are wearing really shiny clothes.
Oh,
And
no.
was I still cutting out?
No, you're good. That was
Okay.
that was a physical reaction. Like, oh, we're gonna send the femme fatale after the poor young kid who's just bright-eyed and the world is just great.
You do also see one person who is just kind of. They probably live in the town. They're walking around like they own the. And he's wearing a very nice jacket.
Okay, so those are the two we see: an adventurer and Mr. Uppity.
Yep.
I don't know if he loves, but I think Mr. Uppity.
Yeah.
Um, I'll hit the shoulder check and you get the purse. Meet you back about 2 blocks away.
You got it.
Just happy little endearing smile. Effectively, I'm intending to assist with her sleight of hand. We'll sort of stumble into the guy as I'm like looking at this crudely drawn map of the city, like, as if I'm trying to find my way about, and sort of shoulder check him to perform the help action on her end.
Alrighty.
So that's an advantage.
And you have a before with guidance. I like that. Just so you know, Leah shows it to all of us.
I mean, I'm an ASMR, so if you know anything about ASMR, you'll know anyways.
I don't.
Five intelligence over there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, justice. See, truth and justice over here, Alexander. Truth and justice.
That is
Also,
a lot
my
of words.
my particular Deva guide, Valandris, she is bookish and lecturing, so you know. So if you ever have like a story you want us to go through, or like want a hook, that's a hook for you. My guide can tell me
Alrighty.
things.
That is good to know.
Make sure to put it on your character sheet. 'Cause
It
things
is.
disappear.
Also,
It
Tally,
is on here.
you totally swipe it. He doesn't even notice.
So sorry, sir. Sorry. Do you know where the nearest bookstore is?
Just right over.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, and I will.
Watch where you're going. And he's really
course, of
pompous about how he just walks away all amazing and stuff.
Yes. Oh, the cock chest pump and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, this felt right.
Definitely.
I'll go to the assigned meeting location. The only thing I would think is, do we see which inn the party decided to hole up in? I think it would be hard to lose track of a turtle.
Yeah. I mean, they went to the inn that was right by the message board.
Okay.
The turtle's not there, though.
Okay.
I'm not.
No, because you
You
went
went-
somewhere cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, you said you were going to the stables, right? Or
Well,
I
yeah, but
misunderstood.
she said that I could just sit in the.
Oh,
okay.
that's right. I forgot about that. My bad. Okay, so he is there.
Okay.
It's like, where did I go?
So,
Oh. Excuse me.
Gardar, not right now. We'll get you
Sorry.
breakfast in just a second, okay? You just gotta
Okay.
wait till Milari gets back. Kind of pacing, waiting for her to show up.
I mean, you know I gotta stop for window shopping.
Yeah, start get tempted to send Gardar to try and sniff her out, but wait. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take the 10 gold that I've kept out of part of the bounty, and approach. He's at the bar. That's like about 2 blocks from where we would be. Make it convenient for you, GM, if you'd like.
I'm sorry, I did not hear you.
The bar, the inn that they're at. Because definitely would have kept tabs on the man with interesting red liquids. But if it's convenient for you, that'd be about 2 blocks from where we hoisted.
What are you doing there?
Trying to keep tabs on Gar, not
Gotcha,
Gardar.
gotcha.
Yeah, basically trying to keep us all wrangled for you.
Yeah, I think he's actually just literally in the inn in town, just waiting in there.
Ah, shell shock. I've got some good news for you, sir. I'm gonna slide 2 gold across from him. You did participate in taking care of the bounty. Um, so this is your cut.
For what?
The individual in charge of the ship, my ship, well, our ship. I just sort of the metaphysical tally out the door. Um,
Hi.
that's Gardar. Had a bounty on her, and it felt appropriate that since you did participate in the fight, that brought us to the um opportune state of being that we are at. I felt it appropriate to and I slide the 2 gold over to him.
Oh. Well, all right then.
Have you seen any of the others from the ferry? Um,
As you say that, Lillian gets to walk in.
there's like physical cringing. Like that's like the one I didn't want to see.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
Logan.
he's been here all day.
She.
Out of character, I'm doing a thing.
Ah, okay.
Ah. Logan.
Hi. By all means, pull up a chair,
She will grab a chair
and
and
then
try to politely sit down.
kind of
without
dive
making much noise.
into character diving into character diving into character. Suddenly I am just the best friend. It is so good to see you again. Did you have a good rest?
It was fine.
Wonderful. Um, so as noted, I just um covered cost here with Gar, was it?
Yes.
Wonderful. Um, since you did participate and was a valued asset in the fight to secure our new property, I felt it only right that you share in some of the boons that resolved in it, and I will slide Lillian a gold, and like the whole time, like kind of side-eyeing the turtle to see if he's gonna snitch on me.
Thank you. I did not expect this at all. Uh, I did look into the closest place you could. Uh, well, the only Wizarding Academy I heard of is not in here, but it would be the only lead I have on that front.
Just start
That's
blinking in confusion because I wasn't there for any of that conversation again. I've not looked at the job board. None of that. That's like,
Yeah. But
what?
there is. I did take some flyers for jobs around town. If you are interested as well, me and Gar, correct?
Gar.
Thank you. Me and Gar here, along with our friend, the other gentleman that was with us, and
Has anyone
I don't
seen
know what she's
Thrice?
called.
The Tabaxi? I've been very interested.
Yes, it's Baxi. Thrice. Uh, the four of us were looking at the job board yesterday before bedding down, and we were talking about doing this wolf job. Apparently, it is from the farmers outside of town.
Rich farmers.
Rich
Yes.
farmers.
Uh,
This place does seem to
if-
be fairly wealthy. It would be remiss of us not to make a good profit and a good name for ourselves. Um, on our own or as a collective, of course. And the whole time I
I-
keep like looking to the door, waiting for my better half to show up.
I
And sudden
would not
sudden
think so.
tabaxi snoring, kind of like, oh,
Cat store.
Only the best of names.
Oh, yes. There. Well, she must have not had a restful sleep. Just leave that for now. What have you? What do you think of these jobs? And I hand out like one of each of the flyers.
well. I immediately the mage wizard one, I just shoved that away. Like, no, no, not interested in that at all.
Hmm.
That is a lot to pay for a wolf.
Yes, that is exactly our thought.
And that's worrisome because that's per wolf, meaning
Yeah.
multiple wolves.
Maybe dire wolves? I've heard of dire animals. I'm not sure if dire wolves are around here.
Um, without because I haven't looked at the overarching map of where this lays. Just how far north do you have us, GM?
Um,
Are we breaching the wintry areas of the far, far north?
it is not. It's actually pretty close to the
Close to,
country down.
like, to the border?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not super close, but it's kind of close.
Oh, okay. So that rules that out. Um. I'm sure. The wonderful, and I make sure to raise my voice and sort of project it down towards Thrice. Actually, summoning Mage Hand to like do a little scritch behind the ears. Um, would be of great benefit to the exercising of such creatures.
Like, just pop my head over from the other side of the table, like,
Merp.
yeah, I'll kill it.
I'm just expecting the interrupted cap merp. Meow. As you stick
Wonderful.
up your head.
But no, I have not seen. I believe he introduced himself as Alexander, the other, the man seeking the path of justice and truth.
Alexander comes downstairs,
And
stretches,
do you
yawns.
Speak of the devil.
Ah, yes. That saying. Exactly.
Alexander, my friend, my compatriot, please pull up a chair. We were just discussing you, and I have a boon to share.
Oh, really? Do tell. Looks kind of unamused.
Does he sit?
Yeah, he sits.
So as I did with Lillian, I will slide. Gag me. that's that's what I hear coming in the door. Like, really, really, Tally, just ah.
Yes.
I will slide him a gold. Give him the same song and dance. Like, so we did collect it on bounty. Um, and since you did very much help and provide with great amusement, I smile at Thrice. I want to make sure that you earned a share of the bounty, the
Oh,
gold
thank
for
you,
your
my
troubles.
friend. I
Um,
appreciate the patronage.
there is now. I will just as I have you all here. I can attest. We are a lucky duo trio. I remind myself as Gardar is right there.
Wave.
I make sure to order him some food because I feel like he might forget to actually feed himself.
You're not wrong.
G- uh, whatever the protein of the morning is, please, for this wonderful, wonderful being, friend of mine.
We actually have a special today. It's a bacon casserole with fries.
Oh dear God. You know what? The meals are on me. If y'all are hungry, feast of my bounty, and let us uh
Oh, and a glass of vodka comes with that.
oh boy, all the potatoes. Um,
Strong things.
vodka might be a little much for the morn. If you have some, maybe just some sweet honey mead, that'd be much appreciated.
Of course.
Um,
I'm just gonna take one of the vodkas and down it. Ah, hmm.
Oh, how worldly of you. But also, for the record, thrice now that you are cognizant, I will slight you your earned gold. Still side-eyeing the turtle to see if he's gonna snitch.
He's
Uh,
still preoccupied with mixing something.
Oh, joy!
You've been working on that for quite some time. What is that?
This is my own concoction. It is Gar's Heal All.
Oh, joy.
Is that what you poured down my throat when I couldn't speak?
Yes. Don't worry, no charge.
Oh, was that a sample then?
Yes.
Lovely.
We'll go with that. A sample.
Um,
Um,
I very much smile at the alchemical processes in front of me, but malaria. So good. I'm sure I'm butchering your name left, right, and center. It's like a fake name on top of a fake name on top of a fake name. But insert name here. See, look, I've gathered our friends, our boon patrons. They've discussed profitable work.
Yeah?
Yes. The slaying of wolves to help the downtrodden farmers of the city.
Hmm.
It would be good work for us to patron. Yes.
Garda, how do you feel about wolves?
They're fluffy.
Wolves that are
And you,
eating people's livestock.
We should eat them back.
what a good boy.
Well, that's one way.
Mage hand scritches.
That's
Which, considering he's not in animal form, probably just looks so wrong.
I try not to thump my leg.
Like, hardcore job is only one of these are true. I feel like it's the sticker. Oh, oh Lord. But yes, we will lend our assistance to your righteous deed. A share of the profits, of course. I'm sure you would not begrudge us that. Do we intend to take this on as say equal shares? Is someone taking place's lead, perchance?
I mean,
a equal share sounds perfectly fine.
there's what, 7 of us?
Yes. We'll say any potential lanyap going towards individuals who might expend resources to aid in the endeavor, recoup
Sounds
losses,
fair.
what have you. I'm sure as a man of the crafted arts like yourself, you understand just how costly such a profession can be.
Oh yeah.
There's like a look of I'm kind of miffed about how easily you're making that potion right now because it takes me a lot of material to make a potion, and here you are just cranking them out.
Well, I mean,
But
I'm just cranking.
you said there's a list of names on the wolves quest.
Yes, it was leading to a farm outside of town.
Well,
When I asked around about it,
one
Always, always happens to, always happens when you least expect it.
Consider it not disregarded.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Now he knows how much to add to his.
I mean,
I
unless
okay, for the record, okay, I think it wasn't you. Yeah, it was Gar made the exact same joke when you were
Yeah.
going over. Oh yeah, I got all my stuff. Da 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 da. And he made the joke to me in private, like, yes, list off all of your gear so all the thieves in the party know what to add. um,
unless you're actively checking my belt pouch or pocket or where backpack or wherever I keep my gold, you don't know.
oh sugar.
These two are very amoral
Uh,
thieves.
good line.
Excuse me?
Good alliance?
Speaking of love,
Really?
did you have a good morning?
Oh, had a wonderful walk.
Oh,
Lovely place.
nothing in the boutiques that you wanted.
Hmm, not yet.
Okay. So, wolves.
Wolves.
It would do quite well to know just what your proclivities in combat are. I don't expect flea-bitten hounds to be a problem, but Lord knows what they're describing as wolves could be something quite more at that price. So let's go
Okay.
ahead and start with you, Madam Lillian.
Out of
The
character.
and I air quote human.
Out of character. Someone mark that down. I want to make sure we have that in case this job is hell. Next time we play.
What?
He said, "Oh, how hard can a bunch of wolves be?"
That's not what
Or
I
something
said.
along-
I said, and I quote, I would not expect a flea-bitten hound to be much trouble, but wolves at that price, Lord knows.
Fair. And in back in character, I when I was looking into my powers, they call me a sorcerer. I seem to have an affinity towards lightning. Uh, though I
Okay.
can do some fire if needed.
So a caster, though.
Yes, yes.
Lovely.
Cast.
That is a fair question. Was it a spiritual test or are you a learned, scholarly figure?
Hmm. I'm I'm still learning.
Lovely.
On that note, not bartender, waitress comes and brings you guys your food. Yay.
Um, I don't intend to keep an open tab, so if I can get to my total. I assume after we eat, we intend to be on our way. By then, our conversation should be quite well and done.
By the way, speaking of money, anybody notice? I don't know if it's just me, but on my sheet there's no copper section to put the currency. Like I see platinum, gold, electrum, and silver.
No, I have copper.
Right. Yeah, I got copper. It's right below silver.
Below silver is electrum.
Well, I should be above silver.
Above silver, yeah.
Okay. I thought I had copper, but I don't see it.
I actually don't see it on mine. Huh.
Weird.
Try minimizing and then remaximizing your sheet and see if it appears.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's not on Tux. but it is on guards. Interesting.
So they really don't have it. Huh?
That's weird.
That's really weird. On that note, it is 3 gold and 7 cents for everyone to eat and drink.
Pricey
Oh.
place.
It's about 5 silver a person.
That plus the cost of the vodka, and
Ah, yes.
because you insisted on having vodka. Yeah, no, minimizing and bigger sizing didn't help. I'm gonna laugh if
No.
my burb doesn't. My bird has a slot for copper. Okay.
At the top of your sheet, Mutt, what version do you have?
19.3.0 over there. They're both the same versions.
Yeah, just curious.
Like I said, I have 2 different character sheets. One for
Yeah.
myself and one for my little burb. The burb has it. I don't. So good to
So
know.
your bird is keeping track of your copper. Gotcha.
You assume that I keep such low denominations as copper.
That is also a thing. Look,
I mean, you gotta have
Um,
something to throw at the poor people.
yeah, sometimes you just need coins you don't mind chucking at someone's head.
no,
I use
Um,
rocks.
Oh, that's pedestrian.
It's efficient.
So you guys were going over your abilities and stuff, I think?
yes, I'll pay out the last of the pay off the food tab. And I kind of give that wincing look towards my dear that was the last just specifically out of the bounty pool and everything. So I'm gonna have to hawk some of that gear here soon. But yes, Craftsman Gar, if you'd be so kind, what is your specialty?
Well, I'm more of a traveling merchant, really. These are my specialties, and he will kind of point at his 2 stacks of red bottles, as well as a couple small mechanical devices with fuses on them.
Ooh.
Well, that must be an interesting occupation. You must travel a lot.
It's more of a new thing. Um, I don't get around much.
Right. So a healer perchance.
I can heal.
Lovely. Guess
I have these.
I
Like
feel like we know
a
what.
magical cure all.
I just cringe.
Why are you cringing?
Uh,
Does it taste bad?
we're technically the exact same profession,
but
but 2 different ways of going about it.
yeah,
So I'm looking at these organized, exactly similar red vials of liquid, and it's just like, that's something just not. Uh.
Kind of
But
reminds me of something
I
someone
do
put.
feel like we know what your specialty is, and I must say I am quite a fan. This is directed, of course, at Thrice. Um,
Scorgan, I have a potion for you that someone linked online. It's the potion that explodes when you drink it.
I
When
have
you
some
drink
of
it, you
those.
cast. When you drink it, you cast Fireball on you, level 9, centered on yourself.
That's amazing.
That's death.
I am taking a note on that.
The most spectacular way.
um,
It's considered a very rare item, though. So
Yeah, spontaneous combustion potion.
This one was just called the potion that explodes when you drink it.
Okay. Well,
pretty,
I mean,
pretty,
that's,
pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
you might
Um,
want to rebrand that. It's a little long.
Nope, it's the potion that explodes when you drink it.
Pretty hard to write that on a bottle.
PTWYDI. That's okay, I guess. I'm sure if you put it on like a cute label, no one would really notice. But so it's yeah, PewDiePie, like PewDiePie, but actually fun. Um,
It's also worth mentioning it's
uh,
ninth level fireball centered on yourself.
Mr. Alexander, I did see one of your arcane applications, and I'm sure our aggressive friend here was quite happy with it. What else do you dabble with? Wasn't a fluke, was it?
Of course not. I have spells and incantations.
Um, of the learned type?
Yes, I have been known to study my study abilities, and learn new ones through study.
Okay.
I have a spell book, and I hold up my spell book.
It is.
That seems quite hefty.
I've always, and this is totally uh, like a slight jab at the sorcerer. It's good to see those who are willing to earn their potential.
Yes,
I,
quite so.
I help out where I can. I cannot help what I am born with.
As far as our dealings here, we are.
As he's speaking, I make a little motion over the drink, and it tastes better with prestidigitation.
It's
Uh,
potato vodka.
I'm a Garadar.
this is our frontliner and faithful friend. Um, as y'all saw, he is of the wild practice. He has proven himself quite often in our travels. And most of my own dealings happens to be from the more supportive aspect, making sure, well, people stay on their feet as best they can. And I'm also here to make her look good. Totally. It's an easy job, let's be honest.
I see.
It's easy because I always look.
That you do.
hmm.
But I guess you could say our specialty is acquisitions.
Acquisition of what?
What do you want?
Offs.
And that's like said with like the most serious face, like what do you want?
I could use another vodka.
You're gonna have to pay for that yourself. I've already closed my tab. It's poor etiquette to close a tab and immediately buy something else.
Fair enough.
But I'm sure we can put our skills to use in handling some wolves, or if nothing else, making sure that uh, proper payment is acquired for the service. Um, by this time, I've been eating and nibbling while listening to everyone else.
Yes, I say we should hunt us some wolves once our food is properly digested.
Well, digest while you walk. It's quite a ways out of
Yes.
town, from what I'm hearing.
We should it should be a bit away. And it sounds like we can get some information about these wolves out there. So it seems like the best opportunity to find out things.
Okay.
So you guys go into the wolves?
I'm just waiting for Scorgan to be like, yeah, you're supposed to wait 30 minutes after eating before fighting wolves, otherwise you'll get a cramp.
I mean, if you guys have anything you want to do in preparation for the potential fight, that's entirely up to you. Um, I I can use the time if needed, but otherwise, I see no reason to delay. I
Seems like a perfect
you're right,
perfect
loves. We do
time
we
to
do
keep
need
going.
need her. That is an acquisition to keep. Squishing is just tenderizing the meat, guard, or makes it easier to chew.
Oh, okay.
Right, so is anyone gonna do anything before heading? Or you just want to head straight out?
That's
I'm good.
my thought.
I mean, I got nothing else to do right now. Let's just sit here.
We can be on our way.
Alrighty. So following the instructions that are on the actual paper, it only takes maybe an hour of walking, like after you leave the town, before you find what is probably the farm that's listed, and it is a kind of rundown looking farm. It's functional, but like the fence looks old and kind of torn up, and I mean, there's plenty of cattle in there.
Huh. 250 per head. I mean, cattle is quite a product.
What? Because I'm very interested to see what these wolves are like.
Well, I did ask beforehand. Is there anyone who wants to sort of step forward as taking the lead? Who wants to act as the potential face for our employee to be?
I mean, I would, but my dad's trying to sleep and I don't want to talk too much.
Lillian would back down. It's like, no, I'm good.
And there is also, I forgot to say this, there is a farmhouse as well, which also, I mean, it's all right.
Well, I mean, you are in luck. Again, a specialty of mine. I will make sure we get the fairest deal and most information that I can manage. Sound good? I need only to look the part of competence at my back. Yes, um, all can manage that. I give
Watch your
Garadar
back?
the look fierce command,
I look.
which is adorable for a furball trying to look fierce.
I just put my. Apparently, the spear that I have on the ground and just go. I'm ready.
Oh, he is so precious. Just want you to know, if he dies, I kill all of you. But I will be the visible of our half for now, if unless you would like to take the lead, Tally.
I want to get away from these smelly cows as quickly as possible.
Give the nice knock, knock, knock on the farmhouse door. Hello there. Hello.
There's silence for a moment. before an old man just opens his door and goes, "Hello, can I help you?"
Um, yes, Claire's the name of a representative of a nice little adventuring troupe who has recently stumbled across your bill of request.
My request?
The wolves.
Dadgummit. Again?
I have a feeling that this is an expired request.
People keep coming over here asking about wolves. There's not even any wolves out.
Lovely.
Someone keeps putting that damn thing back on the board.
The same paper.
He takes it from me and just starts ripping it up.
I do one better. I set it on fire.
Oh.
My good sir, if we've troubled you, I do apologize. You have
No.
able-bodied individuals here willing to work. If you have any work at all, we have made a trip. This
I
is
ain't got
Gardar.
much to pay you.
No? I glance at his herd. Your place does look in need of some repair.
Yeah. I am getting kind of old in my age. Maybe I could have some repair work.
Not the most adventurous, but and I try not to just have that shit-eating grin while I look at Tally. Honest work. Um, how long ago did you put? I'm assuming that at some point in time you did post about the wolves, or
I've never posted anything. I don't need
interesting.
any outside help. For the last year or so, random adventurers coming up here, bringing the paper down. One even brought me a wolf, expecting me to pay.
Impressive.
Tore up my goddamn fence.
Brought you alive. Wow, that. I do apologize. Not all adventurers are quite competent at reading comprehensions, and instead of bringing you the head, brought you the whole wolf. My apologies.
I do not still have the wolf. He left with it.
Would you be willing to pay for us to find out who keeps putting the note up?
I ain't got much money. I can give you some of my cattle. But it would be very nice to not have to deal with this shit anymore.
Are these dairy cattle or beef cattle?
Beef cattle.
Okay.
I mean, if they were dairy cattle, we could have used them on our boat for milk, but I don't know about beef cattle.
I don't think cows are supposed to be on ships. That does not sound safe.
No, beef cattle are actually typically more profitable.
Yeah, sea cows.
In the immediacy, long term dairy obviously wins, but I mean, obvious required insight, which is actually something I'm not good at. Yeah.
What are you trying to look at insight for?
Just making sure if I get any off feelings about this man.
This man is an honest worker. He looks like he's been running this farm for his entire life. Probably his whole family's life.
No youngins running around that can help you with the farm, huh?
No, not since the wife died.
Wow, the wife took the youngins with her. Impressive.
I know, that's what I'm saying. What is the wife dying?
The wife died. It's like, nope, we're done. Kill all the kids.
Wife's gone. Nobody to feed them.
His wife was a hamster, apparently. Okay, but Yeah, Gardar's asking about a passive 15 insight.
It doesn't. He's frustrated, but he seems to be, like I said, an honest person.
Okay.
It had me cracking up, by the way. I hope I didn't keep you awake.
Do you have the materials? At least we, while we're here, I'm sure our must do good because he is just such a good boy here. Wouldn't mind putting a few fresh posts up. Um, your fence does look quite a bit mangled.
Well, I have been meaning to, so I already bought the wood for it. Yeah, sure. He leads to the back. And that will be it for tonight.
Yeah, Gardar, I totally just volunteered you for manual labor. Congratulations.
It's gonna be done wrong. Let's just be.
I'm
let's just
about to
get done.
say, I feel like this is actually like the one task you've got. Pick up object, put object down. Pick up object, put object down.
But he could take art of it.
Let's see here. It's putting posts in the ground.
Yeah, basically.
Pick up post, put it down sideways.
We will guide you.
Dig a hole.
As we the deal we struck. We do the thinking. You do the just being obnoxiously strong.
I'm not that strong.
By comparison,
Fair.
I mean I'm actually above average, but still.
I mean, I'm average.
I'm 7.
Oh God.
Yeah, by comparison.
I got a. See, we got thrice.
Gonna go ahead and close out the stream.
Yeah.